Hard to believe, but all of these things have actually been found on the red planet. Herds of alien animals, human bones, and even an angel. So what secrets does this mysterious planet hide? Get comfortable. The rocket takes off, and we're off on a little excursion to the surface of Mars to see and figure out what's really going on there. Some time ago, a famous theorist, a great enthusiast in ufology and Mars explorer Neil Evans was conducting another investigation and came across footage showing a strange cluster of objects on the surface of this planet that stretched for many kilometers. After looking at the images from other angles that would show them more clearly, he concluded that they appeared to be watering holes, and the strange objects were Martian animals. Neil Evans, who has always claimed that the planet Mars holds thousands of mysteries, says that this is irrefutable evidence. Moreover, he is confident that the red planet has conditions that are suitable for the survival of hundreds of animal species. Evans went on to study the images and compared them with similar photos taken by spacecraft and telescopes. Although the images have a very low resolution, he assures that he sees there clear lines of water, rivers, vegetation, and various life forms that, among other things, are constantly moving. The ufologist posted these images on his YouTube channel and blog in September 2020, receiving thousands of views and comments. Internet users were fascinated by the Martian sheep, and many believed he was telling the truth. To support his theories, Evans added that we only know about Mars what NASA and corrupt space agencies around the world tell us. In fact, this planet is hiding much more than we realize. Let me remind you that according to all space agencies, the red planet, if it ever had an atmosphere, has been stripped of it ever since it was subjected to solar storms billions of years ago. All of this has robbed it of its waters and oceans, so it's very hard to imagine there is life there. Furthermore, Evans offers no hard evidence other than low-resolution photographs, the source of which he refuses to divulge for fear of its safety. Some skeptical readers of his blog have suggested that the photos may indeed have been taken on Mars, but they do not represent animals, just geological formations and nothing more. But what they really are, we have yet to find out. In case you didn't know, the European Space Agency, ESA, has a probe called Mars Express that takes great pictures of the red planet. In 2020, the agency received a series of amazing images from this spacecraft. The images were taken near the planet's south pole and were soon published in the public domain. And the first thing that comes to mind is that the formation on Mars looks remarkably like an angel. It should be said that usually the opinions of internet users about the interpretation of pictures, because of the combination of abstract shapes, patterns, and textures, diverge. But this image, made by the probe, caused unusual unanimity among all who saw it. After all, it allegedly shows a winged angel with a halo. The ESA agreed that the shape of the object is indeed unusual, but gave a scientific explanation for it. The agency claims these complex patterns were formed as a result of geological and meteorological phenomena. Agency experts say that the left wing of the angel is a large sublimation pit resulting from the transformation of ice into gas. And as for the head and the surrounding halo, they were formed from the crater from the meteorite fall. At first, these amazing and breathtaking images seriously worried ESA researchers, as they had never seen such shapes before, either on Earth or on Mars. And in fact, they receive hundreds of images every day from the Mars Express probe. But after hearing this explanation, not all internet users agreed to believe it. Some are still convinced that this image left or ancient Martian civilizations, or in general higher beings. Imagine that you are wandering around the internet, and in search of something interesting you open the NASA website, and then by pure chance you stumble upon a very, very suspicious photo taken by the Curiosity rover. The photo is pretty clear. It shows a few rocks that are covered in dusty soil. But what immediately catches the eye is an object that looks incredibly similar to a femur. Barring the fact that the object is slightly warped and everything else, this rock looks suspiciously like a bone. And of course, it's given rise to many theories about the existence of an extraterrestrial life form. The imagination immediately paints various pictures of humanoid aliens roaming the once picturesque red planet. But don't get too carried away, as NASA, to reassure enthusiasts who discovered the bone, issued a press release. According to the agency, the existence of a complex life form, such as humans or any such large animal, requires oxygen in the atmosphere. Given that the atmosphere on Mars is in no way suitable for the life of such large living organisms, then this is just a strange-shaped stone, said in the message NASA. However, the agency's experts admitted that small forms of life, such as microbes, are quite capable of surviving there. As in previous cases, there were many dissenters, because they all expected a loud announcement about the presence of life on Mars. The lack of detailed explanations and analysis of the bone only strengthened the general suspicions. Did they hide the truth from us or not? It remains to be seen. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to learn more about space.